On a night where absolutely nothing looked to be going right at the plate, the Yankees somehow pulled off a comeback walk-off win for their fourth in a row and second over the Mariners. Wandy Peralta was the opener for this one as he made his first career start and became the 13th different starting pitcher for the Yankees this season. And he gave you exactly what you hoped for. 1 2/3 innings, 2 hits, 2 Ks, and no runs. And that was really the type of line that was pretty much what the bullpen gave you in each inning that followed. Steven Ridings, 1 1/3 scoreless. Joely Rodriguez, 1 1/3, 1 hit, no runs. And that's where things stood all the way until the 6th inning. There, Mitch Haniger chops a single off Clay Holmes, who has been fantastic since arriving in New York. And in comes Lucas Litke. He picks up a strikeout, but then a long, exhausting 9-pitch at-bat to tie France ends in a single. That one certainly took a lot out of Litke and set Abraham Toro up to drive home the go-ahead run with a single. Loaizaga then relieved him an inning later with 2 outs and gave up a double and a walk, but evaded the damage to take care of business there. And after giving up a single, he did the same in the 8th as well. So the bullpen really did the job for you, and that one run was not the problem. The Yankees' offensive struggles at the plate were. They had been no hit through the first 3 innings, only producing a pair of walks. Stanton slashed a single in the 4th. Nothing came from it. Rizzo singled and stole second in the 6th. Nothing. Then Torres did the same in the 7th. Nothing. You get where this is going. And Marco Gonzalez didn't have his best stuff, really struggling with control at the beginning of the game, handing the Yankees a lot of free bases. But the Yankees just couldn't capitalize, and it really looked like they had no business even being in this one. However, they get gifted a massive favor by Diego Castillo. He comes in, walks the first 2 batters he faces, and pinch hitter Brett Gardner and DJ LeMahieu, then drills Anthony Rizzo with a pitch. All of a sudden, Yankees had bases loaded, and you just have to capitalize in that spot, not just tying the game, but probably even taking the lead. And Aaron Judge does that. He gets 1 run back with a sacrifice fly into left to score Gardner. But then in what has really been the thorn in the Yankees' back this season, Stanton grounds into a double play to end the inning. Even with the run, they stood at 0 for 6 with runners in scoring position and left 6 on base at that point. And it was a big missed opportunity to take the lead. Instead, we go to the 9th, 1 apiece. Zach Britton picks up a quick 3 outs. Onto the bottom half we go. And again, just a credit to the bullpen tonight. Gleyber Torres hits a double into left. Odor takes an intentional walk to place 2 runners on base with just 1 out. But yet again, the Yankees failed to jump on a run-scoring opportunity as Higashioka popped out and Gardner flew out. So on to extras we go. Then with the automatic runners in the 10th, Tom Murphy pinch runs for the Mariners. J.P. Crawford scores him with a single. Just like that, they took the lead 2-1 as we go into the bottom of the 10th. And again, the Mariners couldn't find the strike zone. Eric Swanson issues a 4-pitch walk to LeMahieu. Rizzo took some pretty big cuts. You can tell he wanted to win this one, but hit a fly out to shallow right. Judge went down in strikes, and then Stanton. This was really a stunning turn of events. I don't think anybody saw this coming. He singles to score Gardner from second and tie this one up. Really just lifted the Yankees out of their grave. And at that point, I think there was a strong feeling they were going to pull this one out. And Joey Gallo could have been the guy to do it for another massive Yankee moment. But this time, he went down in strikes. We go to the 11th. There, Albert Abreu comes in. He picks up 3 big outs. The 9th pitcher of the night keeps this one knotted at 2. And you can't overstate how important that was to giving the Yankees a spot to win this one. And this time they did. Joey Gallo starts at second. First chance goes to Gleyber Torres. He strikes out. Odor gets intentionally walked again. Higashioka got the next crack, ripped a deep one into left that went just foul. He struck out, but Boone gave him a lot of credit in this one for the work he did behind the mound with so many different pitchers. And then it's Brett Gardner. Pinch hitter in the 8th, turned hero in the 11th. He battles back to rip a single into center and make it a walk-off win for the Yankees. 3-2, the 8th in that fashion of the season. And it's really just incredible. I think that's all you could say. You cannot write this stuff. The Yankees season has continued to be unpredictable. This is a bullpen game where the Yankees didn't look to have any life. 2 for 15 with runners in scoring position. Left 12 runners on base. They ended up with more walks than hits. But all of that doesn't matter because it ends in a walk-off hit, the first for Brett Gardner since July 29th, 2017. It's an extra special win, too, largely because of that man who has been so key to this team's locker room and was the one that finished it off tonight. And this win, the second, comes against a quality opponent in the Mariners, as the Yankees now sit 11 games over 500 and creep ever so closer to the top of the AL East and have really started to separate themselves a little bit from Seattle, who had every chance to put this one away and just couldn't do it. Instead, the Yankees do it. They make them pay and earn a win that, look, despite all the drama, despite all the unpredictability, fans know there's really only one way to describe this, and that's 2021 Yankees baseball at its finest. Reporting on the New York Yankees, I'm Alex Wolz, WFUV Sports.